It may come as a surprise, but despite eating well, exercising, and doing everything correctly, many seniors feel their legs becoming weaker and more painful. Tasks that used to be effortless, like walking a few steps or getting out of a chair, now seem like more of a struggle. This could be a sign of something that is quietly affecting their overall health, and it's not always just a result of aging. The truth is, many seniors unknowingly make one crucial dietary mistake every day, and they do it with full confidence, believing that they're making the healthiest choice. Fruits, often labeled as healthy, are typically seen as a safe option. However, there are some fruits that, despite their seemingly harmless nature, can actually contribute to the gradual weakening of the legs, causing knee pain, aggravating joint inflammation, and hindering mobility over time. The problem lies in how the body changes as we age. Our metabolism slows down, our circulation weakens, and our body's ability to handle certain foods changes. The same fruits that once nourished us can now subtly begin to harm us due to their high acid, sugar, and carbohydrate content. The effects are gradual and often go unnoticed until one day, seniors find themselves experiencing leg pain, tightness in their knees, and difficulty walking after only short periods of physical activity. This is when they realize the impact certain fruits may have been having on their joints and legs. Let's explore the first fruit, pineapple, and how its high acidity and sugar levels might be subtly affecting senior health. Pineapple is often recommended for its natural anti-inflammatory properties, largely because of an enzyme called bromelain, which is known to help reduce swelling. However, despite its well-known benefits, pineapple can pose a significant risk to seniors. The issue with pineapple lies in its high natural sugar content, which can cause a rapid spike in blood sugar levels. As we age, the body's ability to regulate blood sugar becomes less efficient. The quick sugar surge that comes from eating pineapple can cause blood vessels, especially those in the legs, to become more fragile. When the blood vessels in the legs become weakened, oxygenated blood has a harder time reaching the muscles and joints, leading to swelling, discomfort, and pain after short walks. Moreover, pineapple's high acidity can irritate joints, particularly in those suffering from conditions like arthritis or other forms of joint inflammation. This can result in increased pain and stiffness in the legs, particularly in the knees and ankles. For seniors who already experience leg pain or inflammation, the impact of pineapple is even more pronounced. Despite its healthy reputation, pineapple's combination of sugar and acid can trigger a cycle of inflammation, making walking and standing more challenging. Additionally, the enzyme bromelain, which is often considered beneficial, can interact with certain medications, especially blood thinners. This could cause complications, further harming overall health. So, while pineapple may seem like a harmless fruit to enjoy, its long-term effects on leg strength and joint health make it a fruit that should be consumed with caution. If you do enjoy pineapple, moderation is key. Pairing it with foods that can help balance its effects, such as leafy greens or antioxidant-rich fruits, can help minimize its potential harm. Bananas, often considered a muscle-boosting fruit, are another commonly consumed fruit that may not be as beneficial for seniors as they might seem. Bananas are high in potassium and natural sugars, making them a go-to snack for anyone looking to boost energy or prevent cramps. However, for seniors, the situation is a bit more complicated. Potassium is an essential nutrient that helps maintain healthy muscle and nerve function, but the natural sugar in bananas causes a rapid rise in blood sugar levels. This spike can lead to insulin resistance, particularly in seniors who may already have difficulty managing blood sugar due to age or pre-existing conditions like diabetes. When blood sugar levels rise quickly, inflammation can occur in the body, especially in the joints. For seniors dealing with conditions like arthritis or other inflammatory diseases, this added sugar spike can intensify joint pain and stiffness. Inflammation in the knees, hips, and ankles can make even simple tasks like climbing stairs or walking around the house feel much harder. Additionally, bananas can lead to fluid retention, especially for those with heart problems, further contributing to swollen feet and stiff joints. Over time, the excessive sugar and fluid retention caused by eating too many bananas can leave seniors feeling sluggish, with increasingly painful and stiff legs. While bananas are undoubtedly nutritious, they can slowly deplete your strength and exacerbate leg discomfort when consumed too frequently. If you experience leg pain or swelling after eating bananas, it may be worth reducing their intake and choosing fruits that have less impact on blood sugar levels, such as berries or pears. Grapes, though small and easy to snack on, can also cause significant harm to the legs and joints of seniors. While grapes are often praised for their heart-healthy antioxidants, they contain fructose, a sugar that can be particularly damaging when consumed in large quantities. Fructose is metabolized in the liver, where it is turned into fat and uric acid. When too much uric acid builds up in the bloodstream, it can lead to painful conditions like gout, which often affects the toes, ankles, and knees. This can be especially troublesome for seniors, as the accumulation of uric acid in the joints leads to inflammation and intense discomfort. The small, easy-to-eat nature of grapes makes it all too easy to overindulge, and before you know it, you've consumed a few cups of grapes without realizing the impact it may have on your body. The fructose from grapes, when consumed frequently, can lead to chronic inflammation, making it even harder for seniors to maintain their mobility and leg strength. What's worse is that the sugar from grapes can cause fluctuations in blood sugar levels, which can be harmful for seniors with diabetes or insulin resistance. The constant rise and fall of blood sugar levels can lead to discomfort in the legs, making it harder to walk or even stand for prolonged periods. Although grapes seem like a healthy snack, their high fructose content and its effects on inflammation and blood sugar regulation make them a fruit that should be eaten in moderation. If you're struggling with leg pain or discomfort, reducing your intake of grapes may help alleviate some of the swelling and stiffness in your legs, and can also contribute to better overall joint health. In conclusion, while fruits are generally healthy and packed with nutrients, certain fruits, particularly pineapple, bananas, and grapes, can cause unintended harm to seniors, especially in terms of leg health, joint pain, and mobility. The natural sugars, acids, and other compounds in these fruits can trigger inflammation, disrupt circulation, and worsen conditions like arthritis and gout. For seniors, the effects are often gradual and subtle, making it easy to overlook the long-term damage these fruits can cause. By being mindful of which fruits you consume, you can protect your legs and joints from unnecessary strain and discomfort. Moderation is key, and by choosing fruits that are lower in sugar and anti-inflammatory, seniors can maintain their strength, flexibility, and mobility as they age. Watermelon, despite being a refreshing and hydrating summer treat, can actually cause subtle harm to seniors, particularly when it comes to joint health and mobility. While watermelon is mostly water and low in calories, it has a high glycemic index, meaning it can cause a rapid increase in blood sugar levels. For seniors, especially those with diabetes or insulin resistance, this quick spike in blood sugar can lead to inflammation in the body. The body's inability to regulate blood sugar as efficiently with age means that foods like watermelon can contribute to inflammation in the joints, particularly in the legs. When the blood sugar rises too quickly, it can aggravate the soft tissues around the knees, hips, and ankles, leading to discomfort, swelling, and stiffness in these areas. Moreover, the water content in watermelon, though hydrating, can lead to frequent trips to the bathroom, which might disrupt daily routines and contribute to discomfort, particularly for those with weakened bladder control or other related health issues. In addition, overconsumption of watermelon can cause a bloated feeling in the abdomen and contribute to fluid retention, further straining the legs and joints. Despite its appearance as a healthy fruit, watermelon's high sugar content, combined with its impact on blood sugar regulation and its potential to cause inflammation, can exacerbate existing leg pain and mobility issues in seniors. If you're prone to leg discomfort or swelling, reducing the intake of watermelon and opting for fruits with a lower glycemic index may be a wise choice. Oranges, with their vibrant color and reputation for boosting immunity, might seem like an ideal fruit for seniors to consume regularly. Packed with vitamin C, they are commonly linked with improving immune function and fighting off illnesses. However, for seniors, particularly those dealing with inflammation or joint pain, oranges can sometimes cause more harm than good. Oranges are acidic fruits, and while this acid is not harmful in moderation, it can exacerbate joint pain, especially for those already suffering from arthritis or other inflammatory conditions. When consumed regularly, oranges and other citrus fruits can cause irritation to the joints, leading to a feeling of tightness or discomfort, particularly in the knees, ankles, and hips. This can make everyday activities like walking or climbing stairs more difficult and painful. Additionally, oranges have a significant natural sugar content, which, when consumed frequently, can cause spikes in blood sugar. As we age, the body's ability to regulate insulin and blood sugar diminishes, and these spikes in sugar can lead to inflammation in the body. Chronic inflammation, particularly in the legs and joints, can slow down mobility, make movement more difficult, and increase pain. Though the vitamin C in oranges is beneficial for overall health, for seniors with weakened immune systems, or those dealing with joint inflammation, it may be more beneficial to limit citrus consumption. Instead, opting for fruits that are lower in acid and sugar, such as berries or pears, could provide similar immune-boosting effects without exacerbating joint pain or blood sugar issues. Green apples, often regarded as a healthier alternative to their red counterparts due to their lower sugar content, can still cause problems for seniors, particularly when it comes to leg pain and joint discomfort. While they are rich in fiber and vitamins, they also contain malic acid, a naturally occurring acid that gives them their tart taste. Unfortunately, this acid can irritate the digestive system and, more concerningly, exacerbate joint inflammation, especially in seniors who are already dealing with conditions like arthritis or gout. Malic acid, when consumed in larger quantities, can irritate the tissues of the joints, particularly in the knees, hips, and ankles, leading to discomfort and stiffness, which can make movement more difficult. Despite their health reputation, green apples still contain natural sugars, which can spike blood sugar levels in seniors, contributing to inflammation and fluid retention. This leads to additional strain on the legs, causing them to feel heavy and sore, especially after periods of activity. The issue is compounded if green apples are consumed frequently or in large quantities, particularly by seniors with diabetes or prediabetes. While green apples may seem like a healthier, low-sugar alternative to other fruits, they still have an impact on blood sugar regulation and joint health. Seniors with leg discomfort, joint stiffness, or blood sugar issues should consider limiting their consumption of green apples and instead incorporate other fruits that are less likely to exacerbate these issues, such as berries, pears, or watermelon in moderation. In conclusion, while fruits are generally considered healthy, some fruits can cause subtle harm to seniors, particularly when it comes to leg health, joint pain, and mobility. Fruits like watermelon, oranges, and green apples, though often seen as safe and nutritious, can trigger inflammation, increase blood sugar levels, and contribute to discomfort in the legs and joints. For seniors, the effects of these fruits can be gradual and may go unnoticed until leg pain or stiffness becomes a consistent issue. By making mindful choices and moderating the intake of these fruits, seniors can protect their joints, reduce inflammation, and maintain mobility. Choosing fruits with lower glycemic indexes, less acidity, and fewer sugars can provide the necessary nutrients without the harmful side effects. With conscious eating habits, seniors can continue to enjoy a healthy, balanced diet while safeguarding their leg health and overall well-being. Oranges, often celebrated for their vitamin C content and their immune-boosting properties, may not be as beneficial for seniors as they are commonly thought to be. Although they are a good source of hydration and a healthy snack, their acidic nature and sugar content can actually contribute to various issues for older adults, particularly those with joint problems or pre-existing conditions like arthritis or high blood pressure. While the vitamin C in oranges plays a crucial role in supporting the immune system, helping to prevent colds and supporting skin health, it's important to consider how the acidity and sugar in oranges might negatively impact seniors. For seniors, the citric acid in oranges can exacerbate existing joint pain, especially in the knees, hips, and elbows. When consumed regularly, this acid can irritate the tissues in the joints, leading to increased stiffness and inflammation. The pain might not be immediately noticeable, but over time, regular consumption of acidic fruits like oranges can cause a gradual buildup of discomfort. The acid in oranges, although mild for some, may inflame sensitive tissues in the joints, making it more difficult to move comfortably, especially after periods of sitting or walking. Moreover, oranges contain a high level of natural sugar, which, when consumed frequently, can cause fluctuations in blood sugar levels. These sugar spikes can lead to insulin resistance over time, a condition that becomes more common as people age. When blood sugar levels rise quickly and fall just as fast, it can cause inflammation throughout the body, particularly in the joints and legs. This inflammation can lead to muscle and joint stiffness, making it harder for seniors to engage in daily physical activities. Additionally, the insulin resistance caused by regular sugar spikes may increase the risk of developing more serious health conditions, such as diabetes and heart disease, both of which are already significant risks for seniors. One of the most concerning issues with oranges for older adults is their potential to disrupt the delicate balance of bodily functions. While the vitamin C in oranges is essential for collagen production and maintaining healthy skin, this benefit may be overshadowed by the potential negative effects on joint health. For seniors who are already dealing with arthritis or other forms of joint inflammation, the acidity in oranges can worsen their condition, leading to increased discomfort and restricted mobility. The same vitamin C that is meant to boost the immune system can, ironically, contribute to joint degeneration when consumed in large quantities due to its acidity. To reduce the impact of oranges on joint health and blood sugar, seniors can still enjoy this fruit in moderation. Instead of drinking large amounts of orange juice or eating multiple oranges in a sitting, it may be more beneficial to opt for a variety of fruits that are lower in acid and sugar, such as pears or apples. These fruits provide similar nutritional benefits without the risk of triggering joint pain or inflammation. Additionally, if seniors do choose to eat oranges, pairing them with foods that help balance blood sugar levels, such as nuts or whole grains, can help mitigate the sugar spike and reduce the strain on the body. While oranges have their place in a balanced diet, their effects on joint health, blood sugar, and overall inflammation make them a less ideal choice for seniors, particularly those with existing health conditions. By being mindful of how much and how often oranges are consumed, seniors can continue to enjoy their benefits without putting unnecessary strain on their bodies. Ultimately, it's important for seniors to recognize how different foods affect their bodies, and to make informed choices that promote long-term health and mobility. Green apples, often touted as a healthier option due to their lower sugar content compared to other fruits, can also have negative effects on seniors, particularly when it comes to leg pain, joint discomfort, and overall mobility. These apples, with their crisp texture and tart flavor, are widely considered a nutritious snack. However, there are a couple of key factors in green apples that can make them problematic for older adults, especially those dealing with joint pain or circulation issues. One of the primary concerns is malic acid, which is abundant in green apples. While malic acid is naturally occurring and beneficial for younger individuals, it can irritate the digestive system and joints in older adults. Seniors, whose digestive systems may have become more sensitive with age, could experience discomfort after consuming green apples. The malic acid in these apples can exacerbate inflammation in the joints, particularly in the knees, hips, and lower back, where pain and stiffness are often more pronounced in seniors. In addition to malic acid, green apples also contain natural sugars, which can cause fluctuations in blood sugar levels. This can be especially concerning for seniors with diabetes, insulin resistance, or metabolic issues. Even though green apples are less sweet than red apples, they still contain a significant amount of sugar, which can lead to the same blood sugar spikes and drops that contribute to joint pain and fatigue. For seniors with compromised circulation or blood sugar regulation, these fluctuations can lead to increased inflammation in the legs and joints, making movement more difficult and painful. The body's inability to effectively process sugars as we age makes green apples more harmful than they seem, particularly when consumed frequently or in large quantities. Moreover, the natural sugars in green apples can trigger a chain reaction that worsens existing conditions like arthritis, causing further stiffness in the legs and joints. Many seniors don't realize that even something as simple as a green apple can contribute to the discomfort they experience when walking or standing. The gradual buildup of inflammation caused by the combination of malic acid and sugar in green apples can make climbing stairs, walking, or even sitting for long periods much more uncomfortable over time. While green apples may appear to be a healthy, low-sugar snack, seniors should be mindful of their impact on blood sugar and joint health. Limiting green apple consumption and choosing fruits with lower glycemic indexes, such as berries, may help prevent unnecessary strain on the joints and reduce the risk of inflammation. In conclusion, as we age, the foods we once thought of as healthy can start to have unintended negative effects on our bodies. Fruits like watermelon, oranges, grapes, and even green apples, while packed with nutrients, can contribute to inflammation, joint pain, and blood sugar fluctuations that worsen mobility and leg health. These subtle effects can go unnoticed until seniors experience significant discomfort or reduced physical ability. By being more mindful of which fruits are consumed and how often, seniors can protect their joints, manage inflammation, and maintain better overall health. Making informed dietary choices, opting for fruits that are lower in sugar, acid, and glycemic impact, can help seniors maintain flexibility, reduce pain, and improve their quality of life. Ultimately, the goal is not to eliminate all fruits from the diet, but to make smarter choices that will support healthy aging and better leg strength, mobility, and comfort. By understanding how certain fruits affect your body, you can make the changes necessary to keep your legs strong, your joints pain-free, and your mobility intact. Remember, small changes in your diet today can lead to significant improvements in your health and quality of life in the years to come.